Hi folks, thank you so much for joining me today. My name's Greg and this is all about candles. And today I've got for you a candle shenanigans segment. Candle shenanigans are where I share sort of weird, wild, wonderful candles that I find. I don't like to take my candle hobby too seriously, and I really do love once in a while picking up something that's just super bizarre, maybe a little bit tacky, kind of weird. And so I've had my eye on this bad boy for a little while. This is a big ass elephant. Look, he's even got a little tail. This is a big ass elephant candle that I found at Winners. It is heavy too. Like, this has some heft to it. It's got 2 wicks and absolutely no fragrance, but I've named him Howard and I kind of love him, especially his little curly tail. So if you've been watching my channel since the start, you know that I'm up in a Winners like 4 or 5 days a week. Winners, for those of you that are in the States or abroad, Winners is a store in Canada that's kind of like a cross between a Marshalls and a HomeSense. In fact, all 3 of those stores are kind of the same thing. Marshalls, Winners, HomeSense, all owned by the same corporation. And Winners is kind of like a cross between a Marshalls and a HomeSense. It has clothes, it has shoes, it has weird food products, it has home decor, everything. And there is a Winners in the mall where my gym is. And so I'm in there 4 or 5 times a week. I walk through the Winners to get to my gym and check out the candle section every single time. And I monitor that candle section. I call myself the FBCI, the Federal Bureau of Candle Investigation. I swear to God, I know more about the candle inventory at that Winners than anybody who works there does. And I've had my eye on this sucker for a long time. When I first spotted it, it was $49.99 was the original price that they were asking for it. Now, Howard, you are awfully cute, but you are not $50 worth of cute. But I noticed that they were not moving very fast. And so I thought to myself, you know what? If this candle gets down to $10 or $15, I'm getting it. This was probably about a month ago. So for a month, maybe 6 weeks, I've been snooping through the Winners candle section. I see a couple of Howards there. When he first showed up, he had like 7 friends with him. And that number didn't get whittled down until they started putting some red stickers under there. Once it got down to, I think it was $29.99 for a while, a few more got snatched up. And then it went down to maybe $21 or $19, and a couple more got snatched up. And then one day I went in there and I couldn't find Howard. I didn't know where he had gone. And I thought to myself, oh, let me check on the end. At the end, in case anyone knows, if you don't know this about shopping at Winners, HomeSense, or whatever, oftentimes at the end of an aisle, they'll have clearance items at like the end of the shelf on like the other side. And so I went to the little candle clearance shelf section, and there was one Howard left for $15. Just like I had dreamt. I feel like I secreted it. And I thought to myself, Howard, today is the day that you're coming home with me. We've got 2 wicks on this bad boy. Absolutely no fragrance at all, but he is gonna sit probably on my dining room table or maybe my coffee table. He's gonna have a nice little home at my place all summer long. And I will eventually burn him. And then if you see, you can look in the bottom here and you can see that the candle actually stops about here at the halfway point, okay? I don't anticipate that this is gonna be a great burn, although the fact that it has two fairly long, promising looking wicks makes me optimistic, but the actual candle stops about here. And so when I'm done burning Howard, I'm probably gonna plant a little succulent in there, or maybe put some small flower arrangement in there. I've got plans for Howard. I think that we are going to live a nice, long, happy life together. Yeah. Another kind of odd thing about this candle is that there is no manufacturer's label or anything on it. Just the red clearance label. Like, there is absolutely nothing about where it was made, what company it is, how it was made. I mean, maybe while he was living at Winners, somebody peeled the information off of it, but there is absolutely nothing. And so I tried to look it up online. Turns out there's a whole bunch of really weird giant elephant candles out there, including this one. This sexy lady has fallen in love with a really spruced up looking Howard for this candle's $2,000. So I spent like 5 minutes trying to look around and figure out Howard's origin story, but I couldn't. There was nothing out there. So these were my candle shenanigans of the week. Good old Howard. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please leave a comment down below for either myself or Howard. Please like, please subscribe, help save the elephants. And until next time, let's burn some candles and bitch about it. Thanks, you guys. Bye-bye.